Hello, dear students. Let's start the process of teaching and studying, which is the endless part of learning and teaching. Let's learn a new lesson from a new chapter. Before starting the chapter, I would like to ask you one question, and you will have to guess what the chapter we are going to study today. Let's be ready. What is it due to which population is increasing day by day? You are to guess what the chapter we are going to learn here. And I am going to give you the next question. It will help you to guess what do you celebrate each and every year and distribute sweetness, distributing sweet candies and cakes. So dear students, I hope you must have understood. If you have not understood, I am giving you a clue. After seeing this picture, you can guess what we are going to teach today. This picture makes it evident that what we are going to study today. Yes, now student. Yes, birth. You are right. You must have understood right. We are going to study birth today, which has been written by AJ Cronin. You can see AJ Cronin has written this chapter. Let's start. Now we are going to discuss about the author. AJ Cronin. You can see the picture. He is our writer. He was born on 19 July 1896, Cardross, United Kingdom. Died on 6 January 1986, Montreal, Switzerland. He was his full name is Archibald Joseph Cronin, who was a Scottish physician and novelist. This story has been taken from his best known novel, The Citadel, which is about a Scottish doctor in a small Welsh mining town. I have given you a picture. This is the picture of novel, The Citadel, which is one of the most famous books written by AJ Cronin. Yes, next. He also got National Book Award for fiction. Fiction means novel. He was given award for novel. The theme of the story, birth. Now students, let's know about the theme of the story, birth. You can see here the picture. Two persons are trying to save a child. You must guess what may be the theme of the story. The next picture also has been given here. You can see one person is supporting in climbing other person. It means these pictures show selfless deed, means they are doing selfless work too. And if you want to get satisfaction, real satisfaction, internal happiness satisfaction, you must help others. Selfless help, selfless service we must do. The story of the birth expresses the idea that a selfless deed done to save somebody is the most satisfying thing in the world. Such a deed provides immense great joy. When Dr. Andrews saved the mother and her child, he forgot all his personal problems. You can see here that the two persons are trying to rescue the child, and one person is supporting to help a person to climb. In this way, if you are doing a selfless job, certainly you will get a real joy, real satisfaction from inner side. Next, about the characters. Now students, let's know about the characters of this story. First character is Dr. Andrew Manson. The qualities of Andrew Manson is newly qualified young doctor. Takes a job as assistant to Dr. Advert Page in a small Welsh mining town. Optimistic, diligent, self-sufficient, spontaneous and well-trained. These qualities which can make anyone great and successful person in life. In the same way, these qualities have made the doctor a great doctor and successful person. So the next character is Joe Morgan, who is husband of Suzanne Morgan, a well-built person in 40s. Actually, he is a hasty person and a driller at the mines. He works as a driller in the mines. Next character is Suzanne Morgan, wife of Joe Morgan in labor after 20 years of marriage. She was going to give the birth of a child. Next character is the midwife. Students, you must have heard about the midwives. They are also found in each and every village. Actually, she is an experienced nurse who helps in the birth of the child. And this midwife was contrasting to Dr. Andrew Manson. She was hopeless, resigned, helpless, fearful, and untrained. We can say midwife is a person, an experienced person who helps at the time of birth. And you can see here the picture. A picture has been given. You can see midwife who is supporting at the time of birth. And next is Suzanne Morgan's mother. At the time of birth, the mother of Suzanne Morgan was also present. She was a tall, grey-haired woman of nearly 70, concerned about her daughter's happiness. She was worried about her daughter's happiness as she was going to give the birth of the child. And next character is Christine. Christine, a school teacher and girlfriend, or we can say love lady of Dr. Andrew. And next is Andrew Manson as an assistant to Dr. Advert Page. Now let's start the chapter from here. What happens? Andrew Manson starts a job as an assistant to Dr. Advert Page. You can see the picture. It is only an imagination to understand. Okay, he is Dr. Andrew Manson. You are to understand newly qualified young doctor. Yes, Andrew Manson, who had passed out of the medical school just now, and after getting his medical certificate, or we can say after completing his medical education, he started his work as an assistant of Dr. Advert Page. Their clinic was in very small Welsh town of Blenley, which was a mining town. Okay, and next is, you can see here the picture I have given you to understand. This is a mining town. Joe Morgan's waiting for Dr. Andrew. Yes, now I want to make it clear here that Joe Morgan, he was waiting just in front of the house of Dr. Andrew at midnight, and Dr. Andrew had gone to meet his girlfriend, or we can say his lover Christine, in the evening. And actually their meeting was not cheering. Means Dr. Andrew Manson had gone to meet his lover Christine in the evening, and their meeting was not pleasant. It was not, it was totally disappointing. Next, disappointed, Andrew returned home, and as I have told you that the meeting with Christine was not cheerful, and doctor was disappointed, and he returned home at midnight. When he returned, he found that Joe Morgan was waiting restlessly for him outside his house for more than 1 hour. Doctor was needed at his home as his wife was going to deliver a baby before time. Yes, Joe Morgan was waiting for the doctor because his wife needed the doctor's support, help, to support in giving the birth of the baby, which was going to be born before time after almost 20 years of marriage. The doctor went inside. Now I want to tell you that in spite of being disappointed, upset and tired, the doctor became ready to accompany him. The doctor went inside the house, got his medical bag and set out for his house at 12 Blanard Race. It is the address where the doctor was going. Now, the doctor was completely tired and he was hopeless, disappointed, physically tired. Yet, when he was going, he had no idea about unusual night. He had no idea that that night was going to be unusual and which will influence his whole future in Blanley. He was unaware about this, and being unaware and unknown, he was going towards the house of Joe Morgan, where his future, a bright future, was waiting. Yes, now next, dear students, the assignment has been given here. I hope you must have understood the chapter. Who was Dr. Andrew? You will have to tell who was Dr. Andrew, where was he working, who had come out after getting his degree and started his job under or as assistant to Advert page. Next is who was Joe Morgan. Joe Morgan was a driller, miner, means healthy and wealthy person, healthy person. Why was he waiting for the doctor when he returned at midnight? It is clear that his wife needed the doctor's support for the birth of the child, so he was waiting to call the doctor with him, to accompany him, accompany the doctor with him. Did the doctor accompany Joe Morgan? How do you assess the doctor here? Yes, the doctor, in spite of being tired and dull, he accompanied Joe Morgan, and points have been given to assess. Accompanied Joe Morgan, though physically and mentally tired due to unhappy love life, yet he went as he was a professional and duty was first for him. So students, I hope you must have understood. You are to answer these questions after reading the chapter, and thanks for watching this video.